So this is the third time we've had a wheel out today. First was a precautionary measure for what we suspected was a minor pinhole puncture on the rear, which is very slowly causing deflation. We chose to do that this morning at the hotel while it was calm, and then we had a complete blowout, well not a blowout but a shard of metal in the front, so that's been out and changed already, and now we have a broken spoke. So cassette's off, rotor's off, rim tape's coming off next. Friendly garage attendant came over just to watch. So this is unusual because the spoke broke at the nipple. We both heard it twang. And we're just trying to get that out now and replace, but better safe than sorry. Don't want to put any strain on the rest of the wheel. So yeah, as you can see, everything's off, and it's sod's law as well. Of course, it's, you know, as far as you can get from having to peel the rim tape off as well. Think about that. Big day. Got up and over to Wallow. Steep climb in the morning and then more climbing after that. It's been tough, and we're really pushing to get to this spa hotel resort place that hopefully will have a buffet dinner, but we don't know if that's going to pan out or not. But the evening is beautiful. We're shattered, legs in tatters, bum in tatters, but hopefully it will all come right. Not the best hotel in Turkey. Yeah, been a tough couple of days. Day before yesterday, I don't know if I mentioned the last video, but I had like a rat from a garage at lunch that just didn't go down well. My tummy was kind of grumbling a bit, and I couldn't really eat all afternoon. It got hot. by the following morning, my guts were distressed, and yeah, didn't eat anything else dodgy, you know, didn't have any salads or dodgy meat or anything like that, but yeah, that seemed to kick something off, whether it was a bit of heat stroke as well. But yeah, we had a lovely thermal spa hotel, which we could make no advantage of by the time we got there, and got up in the morning, and by the time we left it was pissing it down with rain, and yeah, my guts started to not play the game. I'm just trying to get the camera back on, there we go. So the first 25 miles downhill should have been glorious, instead they're freezing cold, bitterly cold, and we needed to make an emergency stop to A, warm up, and B, for me to use the toilet at 2 liras a pop. 3 cups of chai later, we felt a little bit better, but I was still not right. And then it was a really tough day on the ski as well, because there's this rumble strip on the hard shoulder, and with the weather and everything, he was kind of having to dodge in and out of that and keep out the way of lorries. So he was suffering a bit there. And yeah, I basically didn't eat anything all day, just couldn't risk it. And yeah, so it was very tough, and we had a flat day, we should have been all downhill, but yeah, we managed just under 100, and that was as far as we could go. Managed to get a nice hotel, and went out to the riverfront in Osmanic, and yeah, had a nice meal. I managed to get a chicken burger and some chips down. Still a bit grumbly, but yeah, caught up a little bit, and then pushed on today, but it meant we had yesterday, it meant we had more hills to do yesterday. So first climb was nice and steady and went okay. Just before we got to the top of the second climb, punctured on the back wheel, and then I could see the storms coming in, I could see thunder and lightning, and I thought, oh god, we might just miss this, and we didn't. By the time the puncture was done, it started splattering, and then full force, so that ruined a descent again with torrential rain coming down, and my guts were still dodgy, to say the least, so it was a bit of danger pants, even though I was feeling better overall. And then yeah, we'd got a few more climbs to come, warmed up a little bit, and then we had a cracking long descent down to Samsung. It just went on and on and on, and really got the miles in. I thought, oh, we're getting somewhere. I thought we might pull it back a little bit yesterday, and we're just coming out of Samsung, and the back wheel went again. So we pulled over, fixed that, got the new inner in, you know, checked all the wheel and everything. Last tiny little blip, almost at the top, pulled over that, and then again, flying. Descent, flat, you know, really making good progress. And even though we'd lost quite a bit of time by then, thought we still might make it to, they're in Charashamba, thought we might make it to here with, you know, reasonable time. And of course, another puncture. By this time it's dark, so fixing a puncture in the dark in a central reservation on the road. A lovely German bloke that spoke German came up and offered to help, but it's a puncture, what can you do? So yeah, did all that, fixed it, got back on. We'd got like 6 miles to go. By that point we're like, if it punches again, we'll just walk. And I'd spotted what looked like the most expensive, nicest hotel here, and we got in late. They only took cash, so that's another faff, and oh, just a long day. We're both so tired. Managed to get some kofta kebabs still for dinner, and yeah, again, I'd not really eaten throughout the day because I'd just been scared, so I was really struggling with that, but managed to get some food in and got sorted. Steve fixed all the inner tubes last night. I did some research, and yeah, the big shocker of the day is Azerbaijan's land borders are either not opened or are closed again, but yeah, we're not going to Azerbaijan. So big rethink. Got a backup plan anyway. We'll fly hopefully from Tbilisi to Aktau in Kazakhstan, but yeah, it's changed everything, which is good in a way because we're so tired, and the mileage is now going to drop. Won't be taking the Caspian Sea ferry, So lots of changes. Steve's still working on the wheel, which is there's obviously something in it because it's gone down again overnight, so we need to find out what that is. And then lower mileage today, got to get some recovery in because this just isn't sustainable. We've been pushing so hard to get this ferry and can't get my head around the fact it's not happening. But yeah, and yeah, the hotel room, the shower kind of jetted out of two little jetty things and the lights barely worked, and you can probably see it's not been the greatest. So I really hope I find somewhere better tonight so we can get some decent rest. But that was it, not it for Punchgate 2022. We got up the following morning and the tyre was flat again. So we repaired it, we checked the tyre inside and out, both of us twice, and still couldn't find the culprit. The next time we marked up the tyre, but still nothing. It took the third attempt to find what we were looking for. And this had to be dug out with a penknife. It's pure chance I spotted it in the bright sunlight. This tiny, tiny little shard of metal that had got lodged in there. So we fixed it 6 punches later, put a new tube in, rolled off, and promptly got a pinch puncture, we think, from the rim tape. So we had to stop and pick up more new tubes as well. And you annoy him and he gets like all flashy with you. How cool is that? We're just finishing packing up here, but it's a lovely little cabiny room. I'm trying to think where we are now, but we're just nearing about 20 miles off the border to Georgia. So I wanted somewhere quieter, having stopped on the outskirts of Trabzon yesterday, and we've got this lovely little room above a restaurant. It's been a steady couple of days, mostly involved lots of flight changes and change of plans, but we now have some flights booked on the 2nd of July to India. So it looks like about a month in India as per our visas, a lot of uphill, but yeah, we changed the chain yesterday. We managed to lose the chain tool amongst all the palaver with the punctures, so it's need to acquire one of those. And yeah, we've now got plenty of time to get to Tbilisi, where we're going to have a bit of a break for a few days because it's been epic. But yeah, this room has been lovely, just what we needed. Not very big, but the restaurant downstairs is good as well, so I'll just pack up and go down for breakfast. Made it to Georgia! Country, oh gosh, I've lost count. What country number is it? Is it 8 or 9? Oh dear. Yeah, pretty smooth through customs. The biggest hiccup was that the tandem wouldn't fit through the pedestrian passport control gate, so they had to open up an extra gate for us, but it went much better than I expected. So yeah, don't even mind it's raining anymore now. We are in Georgia and we've got 3 days, including today, to do about 400k to get to Tbilisi. In Georgia. And we're heading rapidly towards Tbilisi, our end point of this leg, weirdly still, after the change in plans. But yeah, we had a really big ride yesterday, just over 100, but with a big climb and rain and busy roads. Now we're on the back roads again. It's nice and quiet, the sun is out, and only 80 something to do today, so hopefully we'll get into Tbilisi in good time, and then we can start making plans, rerouting, get everything sorted for the flight to India. So we are still in Tbilisi, waiting to get a flight out of here tomorrow, and it's my birthday. So I've got a little drink to celebrate. Cheers! So Stevie has just taken this zip line to get down from the Turtle Lake. Starts here, I'm taking the cable car, and it goes down here. Down here, down here, and it finishes, I can't even see where it finishes. It's like right down there somewhere. I can't see him, so I think he might have gone already. I don't know if he's alive or dead, and I'm just waiting for the cable car to come back up.
I was shocked. If we were 20 miles away, we'd have had a draft beer there, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
We really might have one, but you know it can make you feel super groggy.
Yeah. And then it'll be like, you'll just be gasping for the next.
What if it is 90 miles, and what if it is still 40? I hope it isn't.
I really hope it isn't.
Well, put it this way, it's just gone 2. Really would, we can make 5 today. Before 5 or 5 would be
amazing.